and personalizing and razor cutting, but you guys have to get the foundation of cutting, okay? I see so many of you bring in your models, and the reason why we have you bring in your models is to see exactly where you're at and what you're doing. Like, you know, like Paula, just take for example, like she's newer here, and I watch you guys cut. A lot of you guys do not follow guidelines. I'm just curious, do they teach you to follow guidelines in school? Okay, they do?
Yeah.
In school, I don't know, what is the first haircut that they teach you?
Yeah.
Long layers? And
no,
how,
one layer.
Oh, okay, well after one layer, what is?
Probably long layer.
And how do they teach you how to do the long layer?
Bring it out.
So they just teach you to start wherever?
Well, in the back.
And what is their reasoning for telling you to start in the back?
That's just the way I was taught. Yeah. Like, so you can create your own guide in the back.
Okay, but my thing is never to do that. Ever, ever, ever. Because if you're, okay, they tell you to start right here, right? And then take, you know, sections like this, right? So now you're just gonna guess how much to cut off.
Oh, so you're saying you start from the top and make, you part the back.
I was taught to do the mohawk first and then do the sides.
Right, right, but even cutting the mohawk first, you're kind of just guessing on where to cut too.
Or where your shortest layer goes to be, and then you meet up the rest where your leg.
Right, okay, but you have to have you have to, first of all, with the consultation, you have to ask them, do you want a bang? Do you want a long side swept? Do you want a face ring? Like, that's your first thing in the haircut. Like, how long do you want this in the front? Do you want a bang? Do you want a side swept? Do you want your layers to blend into the bang? Do you want your layers to blend into the side swept? So that's your number one thing that you have to figure out what they want first. Okay? You guys get that?
Yeah.
Okay. So number one, so since you've been doing this, Jack, is it easier for you?
Okay.
It's a lot easier, right? Like there's no guessing anymore, right? Okay. So you're taking a section, and you guys are going to do this first before I move on with the haircut. In the front. Okay? I'm not going to do it now. I'm Okay. So say we're going to keep her long so that you guys can use her for other. Okay? So don't do bangs on your mannequins today, so you can use them for other things, okay? Say I'm going to give her a long side swept though, okay? Now I'm going to just cut the one frame and then you can go on the other side. Okay, so me and my model decided that we're going to do up to her nose, okay? And she wants all the layers to blend into it, okay? So you're taking, and I see a lot of people in here, okay, you want it to your nose and they take a whole section and they cut straight across. Oh my God, now you have like a big shelf in the front and there's no way you're ever gonna like have that soft and blend in. You literally take, all you need is the smallest amount for your guide, okay? And we decide we want it to the nose. But remember, when you're cutting wet, it shrinks up. So if she wants it to the nose when it's dry, you gotta cut a little bit below that, okay? All right, so now that is gonna be my guide for the whole rest of the haircut.